Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. We're here again, a Commodore 64 game. Quite a basic one, this. It's called Island Blitz, published by Sports Scene Limited Press and your Commodore 64 in 1984. So a cover tape then. It's very basic, a shooter bomber. We have a plane going from left to right, gradually getting lower on the screen. We have to keep bombing these buildings to absolutely nothing so we can safely land on the ground. Now, we've reviewed quite a lot of games like this, all derived from the original game Blitz on the VIC-20 from 1980. Now, the success of these games always depend on the delay of the bombs when you press the one button that you've got. And there is a little bit of a delay. It's not immediately. Sound is as you would expect for this type of game. So it might be, a lot of people, it might be the first kind of game that they've ever played. Back in the day, not necessarily this one. Imagine the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 generation growing up now, they'll think, what the hell's going on here? Well, it's one view. If we crash into any of the buildings, as you know, it's Doomsville, and we're getting lower and lower. Animation is terrible, but it's of an era. Blitz, the original one, I think was in black and white. I might be wrong there. Put your favourite Blitz game below. We have reviewed quite a few of them. It's one of those ones where how am I going to get a review out of this just talking nincompoopy? Well, I will do. One button. Now, like a lot of these conversions, there is a delay from when the bomb goes down, so I'm going to have to try and fire it, I think, a building before I nearly want it. But annoyingly, sometimes it does actually drop that building before. So, success is random. Let's see if I get the hang of this. Yes, here we go, here we go. Now, if you've watched this far into the video, although we're only 2 minutes in, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I do that before someone goes. Because it's all about raising the numbers to get awareness of these 8-bit games and keeping them alive and reliving a bit of history. We don't just do ZX Spectrum, although I do mainly ZX Spectrum. We do Commodore 64 as well in the 8-bit world and Atari 2600 at time of recording. I think I've messed up here. So basically, try and take out the tallest buildings that you can. Now, any normal person flying an aircraft would pull up. Not this one, he goes straight into the building. Surely he's got options, but he doesn't die here. We've got quite a nice animation, which I don't recall from any of the other ones I've reviewed, of him parachuting away. Is it a parachute, or is he just sailing down on a big eyebrow? Yes, if you're slowly gliding to the floor, holding a big eyebrow, then comment below, especially if it's green. So 165 points, that's what I'm trying to beat. This isn't expert gameplay, folks. Well, it's basic gameplay. It's dodgy gameplay and a nonsense chat with heavy loading on the nonsense. You might want to contribute to the nonsense in the comment section below. If so, please do, because that creates activity to the channel. If the new people are dropping by, they'll say, oh, that's got a lot of chat, so I think I'll subscribe to this mess. Hooray! Right, here we go. Boo, 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 boo. I'm not sure how many reviews are on YouTube of this game, but I doubt many is going to last as long as this one. Right, can I complete level 1? Now, if you do complete level 1, I think the plane just goes a bit quicker. Maybe. Red plane. It's using lots of different colours. I mean, I don't know what the City Council decided here with the colours of all these skyscrapers next to each other, all in different colours, but it's enough to give you a migraine if you go out in this city after a few beers. Right, boo, boo. I'm trying to fire as much as I can. Now, you can only fire once at a time, and you've got to wait till the bomb gets to the ground before you can fire the next one. One would have thought in this city, rather than bombing it to absolutely nothing each time, it might be just best if they get an airport next to the city. But I've never done town planning. Maybe this is the best way forward. If you're into town planning and know the reason why a plane should bomb the city every time it wants to land and can't pull up, but instead crashing into a building, then comment in the comment section below. We need your knowledge to spread amongst the community. Hooray! It's good being in the community. Biff, baff, boff. Yes. You might be able to hear the engine sounds of this plane slightly. It's not interference or it's problem with the microphone. It's this. Right. I'm trying to focus on the tall ones. I need this one here, this green one. Got it. Next time I've got one chance of getting this next one. Try and fire. It's going slightly quicker as I go down the screen. Yes, I've survived there. Maybe I can complete it. Problem is we got, well, 2 now the same. I might be able to do it. I can't afford to mess up here. Definitely need one of them. Now, as you go further down, it's more responsive for where you want to do the bomb. Oh dear, I think I've messed up there. Kaboom! Well, I hope the people evacuated the buildings as they crash in. Holy parachute man, Batman. And he's away again. Cities 1, it says. I haven't completed any cities at all. I think this is game back in the day. Once you get used to the timing as a kid, they could get a bit transfixed with this one. They could play it over and over again. I don't know what the most recent conversion of Blitz is, but you know, it started on the VIC-20 in 1981. Quite a few versions of this on the ZX Spectrum. I expect there's quite a few type-ins as well because it's quite easy to code. So someone that saw the game and wanted to get into coding, they think I'll have a go at that, see if I can do that. So games like Blitz and Pac-Man, Space Invaders have got lots and lots and lots of clones, and Scramble as well to a certain extent, and Space Panic, if you're aware of that game from the arcades. Those ones where people think I could do that, and then they try and create something roughly the same. This music is making me go a little bit insane. If I was in a room on my own just hearing that all day, I think I'd be in a bit of a problem. It's a random cityscape each time, random colours, but the object is the same. Just bomb everything. I suppose it could random shorter skyscrapers, I guess, and then you'll be in luck. But at this stage, it might seem like you've got a lot of time, but you haven't. It's going to test your reflexes. There's just one button in this, or one fire button for the joystick, and that's it. That's it. So, haven't games advanced? You get games like FIFA, where there's lots of different combinations, and Mortal Kombat and the Street Fighters back in the day. Lots of different combinations, but this is just one button. It might not hold the interest of many people. It might not be holding the interest of you now if you're here. If you're liking the Commodore 64 reviews, we're gradually going up with these with a bit more regularity. Well, they are in a playlist. If you want to check those out, to get to the playlist, click my username, takes you to the channel page, and then there'll be the playlist tab, and there'll be Commodore. Click on that, the Commodore 64, and a load of other systems as well. I know a lot of you, we've reviewed mainly the ZX Spectrum, as I say, but I know a lot of you grew up with the Commodore 64, maybe the Amstrad CPC, or maybe even BBC Micro. But it's all about reliving those times. I expect the BBC Micro had lots of different versions of this as well. Right, that's that one kabiffed. It doesn't destroy the whole building, you can see it only goes a certain distance. This won't be an 8-hour video, it'll be long enough. We aim the videos to be about 10 minutes in total. It's stress busting, it's not just about the game, it's about reliving the time and having a bit of a laugh and talking a bit of nonsense away from reality. Oh dear, I might be in trouble here. Well, that's alright, good. Will I be able to land the plane? This is the best go I've had so far, good. Leave that green one, missed it. Let's try and take out the next highest one, that's good. Oh, that's good, what a good thing that is. Oops, see what's going to happen here? I've messed up. I'm going to crash into that green building now. There's no way up. We can't pull up. Pull up. Oh dear. Should have pulled up. Didn't pull up. Nincompoopery. And he parachutes again. And the people of the city said, why have you bombed my city again? We've just built a nice airport next door. It's going to take a lot of money to rebuild this. If I lived in this city, looking at this, I think I'd like to live on the ground floor, you know. Ground floor. It seems like the whole building can get bombed, but if you're on the ground floor, you're sort of okay. 205 points. Well, that's the best score so far. 205. If you've been playing this since, put your scores below. Let me know in particular if you managed to land the plane, because you're probably not talking at the same time and talking nonsense. Well, you might be if you're insane, but you might, without that distraction, you might have completed it. But these reviews, about seeing how the game would have played back in the day, would have been enough there if you want to go back and play it again. It's in 1984. It does feel like a game from 1982, so I think there was other better games to be playing back at this sort of point. But having said that, it was given away, I think, as a cover tape on your Commodore 64. I'm aware of your Sinclair, so it must have been the same company that did both of them. Was there a your Amstrad? Was there a your BBC Micro? I don't know. There might have been. Let me know in the comment section below. It's all about sharing the knowledge. Don't go into like loads and loads of paragraphs about stuff. Yes, there we go. And that person that keeps posting links to their channel, don't do that, because they're all going to spam, and it's probably going to have a negative effect on your position in search. I don't know why I'm helping you, but anyway, they all go to spam automatically. Biff, biff, boff. And also, if you're doing it on other people's channels, they report it as spam, which I don't, or abuse, then you're going to be in big trouble, right? I've helped you enough, but you probably won't watch this far into the video anyway, that person. But you lot will, and I think you're all super cool. Thank you to the subscribers. Big thank you to you keeping this going. Am I going to do this? Also, a massive thank you to the members. If you want to be a member, it's not compulsory, so don't worry if you can't do, but it starts at $1.99 if you won't miss that. I'll get 1,000 people doing that. I could go full time and, you know, I'll be able to do more videos and more live streams and more walks about the place, and we won't miss out as much. Well, anyway, plane's going low. This is my last go on the thing, I promise you. So, you see we've got a grey building there, I need to take that out. Not to dinner. The ones on the edge are a bit hard to do. Right, okay, so I've got one chance here of doing that green one, and it's Doomsville. Concentrate. Boom! Alright, might be game on here. I'm getting excited. They're getting a bit low. Oh, missed a couple of times. If you miss too many times, you didn't bother. Those two there. Want me to take one of those? Good. Right. This is looking quite useful. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I think I messed up there. Can't afford to miss once now. Taking that one out. Taking that one out. Taking that one out. Right. Now. There's not many buildings left. You can see what's happening now. We're going to flatten the place. Oh, I've messed up. That's as close as I'm going to get without playing this all day forever. So you've seen what the idea is. I'm getting gradually better. Oh, hello. No, that is definitely it this time. So, you know, another few goes and I would have done it, but I won't put you through that. You've seen pretty much how it goes as my man parachutes out to safety again. No rubble anywhere. It's been cleaned up quite quickly. For what it's worth, I quite like that. Should have been in 1982 to have more of an impact than 1984. But anyway, as a cover tape, I would have given it a bit of play. So, not too bad. And the Parachute Man is a good addition. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Island Blitz on the Commodore 64, published by Sports Scene Limited Press and your C64 in 1984. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then by all means slap that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.